Can you believe this? She said we're dealing with a different devil than the one Jesus faced. Is that true? Listen up.
Because I said to you, we deal with a different devil than Jesus did.
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay, the devil that Jesus dealt with was a devil who had usurped his authority from Adam and Eve and was operating and walking in that authority when Jesus was on the earth. So Jesus had to deal with him from that aspect, because he hadn't taken him to the cross yet, had he? So when the devil said to Jesus, if you'll bow down and worship me, I'll give you all these kingdoms, he didn't argue with him because the kingdoms were the devil's at that point. We deal with a devil, Colossians 2:15, that Jesus disarmed, made a bold display of, triumphed over in the cross, and Hebrews 2:14 brought to nothing. But then let's go back to another, Colossians 2:14, and this is for if you feel you're not good enough as a believer, okay? And sometimes you need to believe what God says about you and not what the devil says about you.
Come on.
He says, he became sin, he who knew no sin, that you might become the very righteousness of God in Christ. You can't get better than the righteousness of God. You can't get better than me. I'm the righteousness of God. Now you can be just as good as me.
Yeah.
But how could you get better than the righteousness of God? That's who we are, and the devil knows it. He don't want us to know it. But if you go to Colossians, because he knows we're forced to be reckoned with.
Come on.
If when we know who we are in Christ, so if you go to Colossians 2:14, just before it tells us that Jesus disarmed him, made a bold display of him, it says that he took and he nailed the code. The decree that was against you was nailed to the cross.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means? You know what code is? That's all your DNA coding, all your generational demons, all that junk was nailed to the cross. So therefore he has no legal right over my life. And all I have to do for anything where he's gained access is break it.
Wow.
Take it back. Take it back. Because just like Jesus paid for everything, we still have to enforce that victory of Calvary, do we not?
You said enforce it.
We have to enforce the victory of Calvary.
Just because a law that exists without being enforced.
Yeah, it does no good. But if we enforce the law, the authorities enforce the law.
The what?
The authorities enforce the law. And that's who we are.
This is going to shift people's minds.